Hey everybody. So I was seriously just listening to Michael Bolton. Oh my god, so classic. How am I supposed to live without you? I said I loved you, but I lied. And what else? When a man loves a woman, like, oh my gosh. Seriously? They're good. They may be old school, but they're good. So you guys should check them out if you haven't heard this. But anyway, so today I want to talk about something that I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. So I have really been figuring out lately that I think that I am an empath. So to me, an empath is someone who has extremely strong empathy for people. And it's not like everyone I come across that I just all of a sudden, whatever they're going through, I can relate to. It's not like that. But for some people in my life, I have such strong empathy that it can almost bring me to tears sometimes. And it really puts me in this space like, oh my gosh, like I just feel really bad for some people, or I just feel like I can feel what it's like to be in their shoes. And typically these feelings come whenever they're feeling, things that aren't really good, like sorrow or sadness or just, I don't know, depression maybe. And I have this part of my personality where I can just feel so sorry for people. Like when I see people in wheelchairs or people that are, mentally handicapped, I don't know the politically correct way of saying that these days, but, or people that have diseases or just anything like that. I feel so bad and I have such guilt, and or if ever I hurt someone's feelings knowingly or unknowingly, typically unknowingly, because I'm not someone to ever want to hurt someone, that can take me down for a couple of days. And I want to know, what you guys think of this. I just feel so empathetic sometimes. Sometimes I just want to be like, okay, Victoria, let's get strong. You can't go through your life doing this, but I don't know. It's just how I am. I'm very sensitive. And for someone with so much Capricorn in my chart, people always say that Capricorns are like the ice queens. Well, I'm a very serious person, yes. But I am so the opposite of an ice queen. I just have so many emotions. Sometimes I feel like a Scorpio. So I feel like I feel things so deeply. And, so definitely not an ice queen. And so I want to know what you guys think of this. Are any of you guys empaths? It's kind of hard sometimes. Sometimes I wish I could be an ice queen, because then I could just roll through life and not care about people and their feelings and my feelings, but that's not how it's seeming to be going down with me. So anyway, that's that. Now I also want to talk about, I have this on my phone. I wrote this note. This is what I wrote. Let the sunshine of life burn away the darkness, the guilt, shame, anger, sadness, fear, etc. I want to be the light and go towards the brightness. Sometimes the darkness peeks through, but I always want to find the massive beam of light in my life. I want to go down that path towards God. So I just wrote that right before I was about to go to bed a couple nights ago, and it really is true. So this life is full of unfortunate events, unlucky times, sad things, but even in those times of trials and tribulations in my personal life, I want to always remember what is important. And what is important for me is God. To me, there's nothing else in this life more important than that. So I want to always try to go towards the light, and what the light is to me is God, right? So even in times when I feel sad, or I can feel my empath tendencies coming to the surface, I always want to go towards God. Because to me, He's like my home, and He even lives in us. So it's really cool, and it's cool to always have that foundation. No matter what happens in my life, I can trust God. And sometimes I have these thoughts, when the monkey mind goes rampant or goes crazy, and I think all these negative thoughts. But then what always grounds me and what always takes me back to reality is that I trust in God with 100% of my heart. So though I may not know the exact direction of where my life is going, it seems, I always have God. And I always have Him to thank for everything in my life. Everything. Good and bad, you know? And sometimes I think that people are non-believers and they say, well, this bad thing happened to me and this bad thing happened to me, so how could I believe in God? But you guys have to remember that there's the duality. There's God, and then there's the, I don't even like saying the word, it starts with a D, and it rhymes with evil, okay? So there's always the duality, and sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, I believe that these bad things that happen to us that are truly bad, like losing a child, losing a loved one, losing the love of your life, all of that, I think that that comes from the opposite of God, you know what I mean? So, but sometimes God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes when you think that something really bad happens, something really beautiful can come of it. So, I don't know, I just love God, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Every once in a while, I will sprinkle in a spiritual video, you know me. So, yeah, I will see you in the next video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!